At home that evening, we ate dinner outside on the picnic table, like we usually do in the fall. In late September, the view from our farm is beautiful in all directions. The air was so clear that I could see a glare that was the roof of Randy's trailer a couple of miles off to the right. In fact, I could even see her satellite dish and the 3 long, bright blue chicken barns behind it. Off to the left, on a hill even higher than ours and covered with red and orange trees, Alicia's 3-story farmhouse perched like an abandoned white bride. My 17-year-old brother, Noah, suddenly jabbed me in the ribs with his elbow as he reached for a second piece of apricot pie. "Sorry, Carl," Noah said insincerely, giving me another jab that he turned into a tickle. "Hey, Dad, can I use the car tonight?" Daddy made a big production of digging through all his overall pockets, pulling his usual joke of trying to make Noah think we no longer owned car keys. Meanwhile, Luke, my 6-year-old brother, piped, "We're learning about presidents in school." Luke looked owl-like, his eyes round and huge behind his glasses, and the breeze ruffling his light brown hair into feathers. "George Washington is the father of our country. He cut down a cherry tree but said, 'I cannot tell a lie.'" First grade is a humongous deal to Luke. We always nod and smile and act impressed when he spouts out this kind of information. "Keys, Dad?" Noah stuck his hand across the table, jiggling his fingers. Daddy threw the keys to him, then leaned forward on his elbows and looked at me. "Carly Barley, you're awful quiet tonight. What's new and exciting in your life?" "I have to do an interview report about Dustin Groat," I answered, trying to pack the grimness of the situation into that one sentence. "The Dustin Groat?" Noah hooted. "Remember when you used to come home from school, Carl, and try to get me to go beat Dustin Groat up or have him arrested?" I rolled my eyes. That was ancient history, from 3 whole years ago, 3rd grade. Daddy chuckled. "I remember. Here you were, Carly Barley, this little itty-bitty thing jumping around like a toad with pure anger. Seemed like Dustin Groat was all you talked about for a good while there." I licked apricot off my thumb, not looking directly at either of them. "Well, Dustin kicked things all the time in Miss Tylison's class," I said. "Sometimes even people. He headbutted us on the slide ladder. And he kept pretending he chewed tobacco and spit on things. He kept spitting on the table and drawing with the spit on the table where I sat too. Once, he spit right on Alicia's shoe on the playground. He was totally obnoxious. Remember what I used to tell you back then? To try and calm you down some?" Daddy asked. Before I could answer him or even think about that, a low, scary thrumming blotted out the familiar sound of combines humming through the September fields on all sides of us. Luke popped up to his knees on the picnic bench, pointing over Mom's head. "Helicopters!" he exclaimed. Daddy shook his head. "More copters, all right. Going towards the river bottom." "Ooh, the river bottom, Carl." Noah leaned toward my ear as 3 black shadows passed over our yard. "Swamp fiends that walk the night. The Jerome monster looking for his decapitated hand. Rabid dogs with poisonous fangs long as your thumb." I elbowed him like he had me, trying not to giggle. "Quit it," I whispered. "I don't believe your dumb stories any longer, but you'll scare Luke. And for your information, you can't even decapitate a hand, just a head." "What?" Luke asked eagerly. Noah just grinned his usual innocent grin, the one Mom says he inherited from Daddy, and they both used to get away with murder. For the millionth time, I wondered why Mom's blue eyes and Daddy's straight dark hair looked so great on him and so ordinary on me.